What's up, guys? I'm back here in video today. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing an album review for some metal music, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Okay, so the band I'm gonna be reviewing today is a band called Voivod, and the album I'm gonna be reviewing is called Dimension Hatross or something. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this. Talking about this album that I got here, Dimension, um, Hatross or something. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but whatever. This is the fourth album, and it appears it was released June of 1988. I mean, like, screw Okay, so what I'm looking here in terms of the band members on this album, I'm just gonna say some of these guys' names are kind of random. I don't know why, but like apparently these guys have like stage names or something like some of these are kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie, but there's a singer named Snake. And then there's I'm going out based off the stage names, what I'm seeing here. There's the guitar player named Piggy, like, there's the, there's the bass player named Blackie, and the drummer named Away. Like, I'm not gonna ask, like, I'm not even gonna question and stuff, like, I'm just gonna take that and move on and stuff. Okay, so looking at some of the track listing on here, there's 8 tracks on here, basically. Uh there's 8 tracks, but there's also a bonus track too. Simply called Batman and stuff. Like I'm not gonna ask and stuff, like screw. Okay, so time for my thoughts on this album. So one major thing I noticed on this before I get into that, what I'm looking here about this album, Dimension Hatross or something, is saying here it's a concept album about it's saying it's about the band mascot. So and it's called Cyborg Cargal or something. I don't really know, but I'm gonna move on. One major thing I noticed about this album is that is the playing. Like I noticed lots of like technical playing on this. Like also like there was lots of like technical playing with like some of the riffs going on. It's just like now what I'm saying is that none of these songs are like none of these songs feel like they're like super fast or anything, like in terms of like speed or anything, but like it seems like the way the riffs are played and even the drumming too, they seem like technical and like almost like progressive in a way. Like there are some I guess like longer tracks on here. Like I'm talking about tracks that are 5 minutes long, so there's that and stuff. And I liked some of the playing that they had, and also some of the also another thing about this is the atmosphere that the songs have. Like it gives me um like a sci-fi type of vibe. Even with the album cover here, like I'm gonna try and show it and stuff. It's like that. that and stuff. Screw. Like, that's the album cover. It's like a robot type guy or something. Like, that's the best way I can describe it. And it's like screw. Okay, so those are some major things I noticed in terms of the sound. And what I noticed is like loss of technical playing, and like they're not like technical in the way that's like it feels like there's no structure to the songs. Like it's done in a way that's like, in my opinion, it's like there's a structure to the songs, and it doesn't a majority of the parts don't feel like they're out of place or something. Like that's the best way I can describe it. And it's like I thought some of the soloing was good. Like I liked some of the solos in the songs. Like with the in my opinion, some of the solos on the song were great. Like I'm not gonna give examples because like I don't really remember some of them, but they kind of give me a vibe that's like dark and all of that good stuff. And in terms of the production on this, I mean, for the most part, the production on this is clear, but it also has like kind of like a raw production to it, kind of like it. The production is clear for the most part, but it's also got raw enough to where you can tell it's like some of the production and some of the parts feel kind of like dry, but in a good way though. That's one thing I noticed about it, is that like it's basically, I'm trying to say is the production for the most part is clear, but also raw enough to where it feels dry in some moments in a good way and stuff. Like that's the best way I can put it and stuff. And that's one major thing I liked about this is like I guess I like albums that have like a raw production to it. Like basically I'm trying to say is I guess there's some albums I like. Actually, there are a good amount of albums I like where the production is clear but also raw enough to where the production sounds kind of dry in some parts, but in a good way. There are albums I can think of. I just don't feel like naming some because like that's not part of the video in my opinion. But anyways, moving on and stuff. So for the most part, I liked this album. Like I enjoyed this album for the most part. Like with the playing and just a good amount of stuff about it I enjoyed. Like, and in terms of the guy on the vocals, I mean, I didn't mind his vocals. Like, I felt they're kind of like punk a little bit. I don't know why, but like that's the kind of vibe it gave me. Like a punk kind of vibe. Like not to the point where it's like shouty kind of vocals, but like it's kind of like borderline punk in a way. Like that's the best way I can describe it and stuff. And like basically I'm trying to say is the guy's vocals doesn't feel like metal sounding in some areas and all that stuff, but he's still a metal vocalist, obviously. But in my opinion, basically I'm trying to say is some areas don't feel like his vocals are metal sounding. But anyways, if I were to give a rating on this, uh, I'd give this 8 out of 10 in terms of my enjoyment. And so right now is basically I'm going to end today's video off. Like, I'm not going to go any further with today's video. I'm simply not. And I will see you guys in the next video. And peace out, everybody.